Are you planning on selling your home sometime in the near future? Hi, I'm Scott with Scott Brewer Real Estate, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the 5 top things I believe you should do when you're getting ready to list your home. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to recommend you do when you're getting ready to list your home is to declutter and depersonalize. Now, one thing we need to know is when buyers walk into your home, they don't have the ability to see or imagine anything other than what they actually see in front of them. So we need to depersonalize and declutter and simplify the space so that potential buyers can view it as their space. This does go for the inside as well as the outside of the home. So any yard decorations, any piles of leaves, anything on the inside, excess mail piles, shoes laying around, especially bedrooms, baths, kitchens. These are very personalized spaces that we want to remove as much of ourselves from the space and leave it as a blank canvas so potential buyers can see it as their space. So in the kitchens, clear the countertops. Any unnecessary items, appliances, find somewhere to neatly store them. Same thing in bathrooms. If you have a half bath or perhaps a smaller vanity, toothbrushes, toothpaste, hairbrushes, combs, that should all be put away and leave the actual countertop exposed and open. An open and clean countertop surface will give the illusion that it's much bigger than it is, but it also removes some of those personalized effects. Any faith or religious-based objects I would remove as well. Any pictures of you, your family members, personal items, personalized photos, that should all get removed and put away. The second thing that I would recommend doing when getting ready to list your home is to clean or have a professional cleaning. A lot of times dust, dirt builds up and potential buyers may see that, but it also can give the illusion that the space is smaller than it actually is. And here's why. A lot of our trims in the home are contrasting colors to the wall, and if we can clean those and brighten them up, the brighter the space, the more open and inviting it will feel. In addition, it will feel larger. So if we can clean all the trim and the casings around doors, windows, trim along the baseboards, any baseboard heating systems, any light fixtures, that should all be cleaned up, dusted, and thoroughly cleaned. Or you can hire a professional cleaner and get a deep clean done. This would also apply to any furniture or carpeting in a home, especially if there's pets. Make sure we actually clean the furniture and the carpets. Remember, we want to remove as much personalization or evidence of living there, if you will, and leave the space open and inviting, a welcoming new home type feel for potential buyers. Now, in the cleaning category, I would also recommend to pay attention to the outside of the home. Get a power washer or at least a garden hose and clean as much of the exterior surface as you can. Any walkways, driveways, porches, and railing. Any surfaces that you're able to clean them. It makes a big difference. If we have a clean, presentable, curbside appearance, it's going to be more inviting and welcoming for potential buyers, thereby making them want to enter the home. If we have an unpresentable, dirty, cluttered, unappealing exterior, they may not even want to enter the home. So let's clean it up. The third thing I would recommend doing when getting ready to list your home is to fix and touch up any loose doorknobs, any squeaky hinges, any cabinet pulls or door pulls that maybe are loose, especially the bifold door handles. Let's tighten those up. Let's clean them while we do it. And then any damage to the walls or surfaces that may be unsightly, let's go ahead and touch those up as well. Now, in this category, I would also recommend that we adjust all lighting to be neutralized. So make sure your light bulbs are in working order, make sure light fixtures are actually working. And if you can, keep the same type of light bulb and color rating in each room. It'll even the lighting tones and give a more open, inviting feel. The fourth thing I would recommend when getting ready to list your home is to keep a neutral color palette. We all have our personal preference and our personal color choices, styles even, and maybe even artwork. But when listing a home, remember we want to keep the space as neutral and welcoming to as many potential buyers as possible. It's always safer to keep a neutral color palette for that reason. So keep it grays, beige scale. Can't go wrong with that. Any abstract art, murals, consider, if you're able to, painting those as well. Keep them light, open, airy. That equals inviting. And this would include any trim. I know we mentioned cleaning the trim earlier, but sometimes the trim in our homes are painted with a certain type of paint that may yellow over time. And if that is the case, it may be best to just go ahead and put a fresh coat of paint on any trim. Combine all that together, and you may have that new home experience with potential buyers. They may walk in and the clean, crisp lines, the neutral color palettes creates an overall package of an inviting, welcoming space that they can see themselves moving into. All right, the fifth thing that I would recommend you do when getting ready to list your house is to get a tote. Maybe two totes. Now we all have those places in the house that seem to catch everything. You walk in the door and you throw your keys down. Maybe you throw the mail down. Or they just accumulate personal effects just from living over the week. Replace that area with a tote. Reason being is when you are listing your home, your agent may call you at any time asking permission to show the home, and you need to be prepared to leave the home and have it presentable while maintaining all the previous recommendations in this video. So to keep the house clean, decluttered, depersonalized, have it neat and tidy, you need a place that can quickly catch everything. Right? We all have to live, and we live in our environments, but we want to remove that when getting ready for a showing. I find a tote is a great way to do that. You can simply put it by the front door or where your catch-all area is, and when you receive that call requesting a showing, you can simply put everything in the tote and take it with you. Alright, so that wraps up this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up. Ask any questions or any recommendations you may have in the comments below. You can find all my information in the description box below. If you like this content, if you enjoy real estate as much as I do, please consider subscribing. And be sure to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified the next time I launch a video.